is Just So You Know Moments with a Twist. Your host, Dr. Jackson Dean, the pen player. You ready? Let's go. Just so you know, moments with a twist.
This Just So You Know moment is brought to you by Dr. LaShonda Jackson and Jackson Dean Investments. Just so you know, Dr. Jackson Dean, the pen slayer, says, I am a talk show host, a speaker, a life and success strategist, and an author. I inspire, empower, and coach others to be the best version of them. Welcome to Just So You Know moments with a twist. I am your host, Dr. LaShonda Jackson. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. Please like and share, like and share, like and share. Share into the different groups that you are a part of. Share when you're on your friends' pages. Hold some watch parties. Do all of the above. Please, please be interactive and participative. Love, love, okay? All right, let's get going. As always, no, I always have to start by saying thank you to the man above, all of these social media outlets for allowing me to have the opportunity to have a virtual practice lab to use on my way to my worldwide, nationally, and internationally syndicated radio, internet, and TV talk show. Disclaimer, anything should happen while we're online. My computer fall off the desk, I fall off the chair. Anything should happen with the exception of it, you can't hear me. Please put a post in the comment and let me know that you can't so that I can adjust my audio, get this thing right on through it. So we do. We just right on through. Exception of can't hear me, always let me know that you can't hear me or you can't. Okay? Thank you for those purple hearts that just went up. Those were beautiful. Thank you. On the Just So You Know moment with a twist talk show, our aim is to detect, correct, detect, and correct. So, this month is National Heart, especially for women, because heart disease is the silent killer for women. Did y'all know that? Did you know that heart disease is the silent killer for women more so than men? So I need y'all to go red for heart disease awareness. So let me ask the question. What are you doing to ensure that your heart is healthy? Think about that for a minute. Are you making any extra preparations to ensure that your heart is healthy? Well, Dr. Jackson Dean has a few tips for you. Need you to exercise, hydrate with water, H2O. So exercise, hydrate, watch your food intake, and be conscious of the types of food that you eat. Increase your intakes of vegetables and fruit and limit your red meat consumption, okay? Those are a few steps. Something else that you can do. I want you to go and get a checkup from your doctor. Go see your doctor. While you're there, get your numbers. Find out what's your blood pressure. Find out what it should be. Find out what you need to do in order to get it where it should be. Okay? Next thing, I want you to have your A1C check. That's for your glucose. And find out whether it's your hypo or hyperglycemic. Means that your blood your sugar levels are running too high or they're running too low. And then you need to find out what you can do to put them in order, get them balanced the way. Another thing that you want to do is stop smoking. Right now, we're at the age, none of us should be smoking. When it's gotten to the point where the cigarette companies are putting it on the package and have it making commercials telling you the dangers of smoking, we should have learned a lesson by it. And none of us should be smoking. None of us should be dipping or anything like that. I'm even against the vaping. I know some people say the vaping is better than smoking. I'm against the vaping as all of that. Cut it out. Next thing, lose some weight, do some exercise, eat healthy. Okay? All of this is up to you. No one can do it for you. You got to make this decision to change your lifestyle on your own. Okay? You need to realize if you are a risk. And when I say a risk, that means does this type of disease or condition run in your family? Are you predestined to have heart trouble? Are you predestined to have hypertension? Um, um, what is it? Sugar. uh, Hyperglycemic. All those things factor into you having heart disease. Also, get your teeth checked. Make sure you stay up on going to see the dentist. That has a factor on your heart health as well, okay? And I want you to educate yourself. I want you to educate your family. We got children. We want to teach them to eat healthy. We want to teach them to be active. We want to teach them to drink their water. All of those things are components to how healthy your heart is. And even the ones who have is predestined in your family, there are some things that you can modify in your life, in your lifestyle, in your choices that can help to alleviate or lessen the chances of you having those issues. Okay? So let's do our best. Let's do our part. Let's do our part to ensure that we have a healthy heart. But remember, heart disease is the #1 killer for women. So what I want you to do is ensure that you inform every woman that you know, every lady that you know, every girl that you know, to be aware of heart disease and some of the things that we can do to alleviate heart disease. Okay. So, last week's episode was 2020 release day part 1, right? And so let me summarize that for you. 2020 vision release day part 1 summarization is let it go. Whatever it is, whoever it is that's keeping you down or keeping you stuck, let it go. Let whatever it is or whoever it is, it don't even matter. Let it go and keep moving forward, okay? That's the summary from last week. That's what we talked about last week, okay? This week's episode is 2020 Vision Release Day Part 2. So we're going into the second part with it, okay? Just so you know, Dr. Jackson D, the Pen Slayer, says, last week, the world was shaken by the untimely. Is that the right word to say, untimely? Is any death really untimely? I mean, we think it may be untimely, but I'm a firm believer that anytime a person dies, that was their time. I don't think we have any control of it. I don't think we factor in the equation anyway with that. If someone goes, it's their time to go. So I'm saying untimely in the fashion of we wasn't expected. So how about I say the unexpected death of Kobe Bryant last Sunday? We were all everybody was shaken back there because nobody was really expecting it, as I said. But that following Wednesday on my show, we discussed the tragedy in different parts. And so last week on the show, we only discussed part one of it. And what we talked about was accepting what was or what is. You know what I mean? Accepting it. Realizing that it's some things that you just can't change. So you have no other choice but accept what it is that's all right. And none of us change the past, but we all have the opportunity to create a better, brighter. Okay? So, what I want you to get in your spirit tonight is time awaits no one. Get that? Time waits on no one. Whether you sit, whether you stand, whether you walk, or whether you run, time is just going to keep passing on by. So I like to say either get right, get left, okay? So you have to decide, and then you have to act on whatever decision it is that you get up. You're going to have to make up your mind, and you're going to have to refuse to waver any longer. Get up. You have to realize that you are just as good or even better than the next and make the move to go on. Get up. You're going to have to pull off the chicken suit and grab your cape and swing into action. Get up. So take a look around. Look around at all the people. All these people doing this and doing that. The bulk of them are less talented, have less skills, and even less drive than you. And guess what? They're all out doing everything that you should be doing right now. Get up. I mean, how many times I got to say, get up. Get up and do something. Just so you know. The just so you know moment with a twist. Talk show is all about helping you grow. So don't be offended if I yell at you a little bit. I'm just trying to motivate you. That's passionate motivation. That's what that is. That's not yelling and screaming at you. That's I'm passionate about your growth and your progress. And so I just want to shock you a little bit to make you get moving, okay? So I'm not screaming. So after we made the decision that we're going to stop wavering, we're going to stop wasting time, and we're going to go ahead and get our stuff together and move forward, what happens? The what ifs shows up. You know them. You've seen them all. You heard them all. What if this? And what if that? And what if no one supports me? Let me tell you, somebody will. And I'm a firm believer that everyone that's going to support you is already assigned to you. They may not even be in the same place that you are. They may not be in the same city, same state, but they're still assigned to you and they're going to find you. Okay? They're going to find you, or either you're going to go where they are. And those are your people. Those people are going to be the ones to support you. So don't be sad. Don't be disheartened. And I know that's hard to say because we all get sad and disheartened when we don't feel like we're getting the level of support that we think that we should. And that's only human. That's nature. It's natural for us to feel that way, that, but you got to shake out of it. You got to get past it. You got to move on. You got to go on and do something else, okay? Because God assigns the people that are supposed to be in life and are supposed to be in your supporter background or supported side or supported front, your what is a uniform front, well, all of that is already made. All of that is already done. So we get past that what if. Then here comes another what if. What if I make a mistake? Guess what? We all make mistakes. Don't let mistakes hold you hostage. We all make mistakes. Everyone makes, I make mistakes, you make mistakes, we all make mistakes. Sometimes everybody knows about a mistake, nobody knows about our mistake. But the general caucus of it all is that we all do. And so you can't get bent out of shape because you made a mistake. Get up. Get up. Another what if. What if people talk and laugh about me? Newsflash. They're already talking and laughing at you. Just so you know. Guess what? The bulk of them are your friends, and the majority is your family. And 90% of the ones that are laughing and talking haven't done anything worth talking about. But guess what? You have. You're doing it. You're up doing it. Okay? So don't let that what if stop you from doing. Because then what? You become one of them. Sitting back spectating. You want to be a spectator all your life? I know you don't. So get up. And since they're going to talk and they're going to laugh anyway, I say, give them something to talk and laugh about, right? Give them something to talk and laugh about. Now they got something to talk and laugh about. First, they were just trying to piece some things together. They didn't really know what was going on. They just speculate and trying to figure it out, you know, a little bit here and a little bit there and try to put it together. And 1 + 2 = 5. That's what they're getting at. It's all wrong. But give it to them. Say, hey, you want to laugh and talk? Here it is. Take that. Laugh at that. Next what if is, what if I fail? What if I fail at what I try at? We all have failed at something, but guess what? Don't give up. Couldn't give up because you fail. And we don't beat ourselves up because we failed at. Dr. Jackson Dean says, nothing beats a fail better than a try. Nothing beats a fail better than a try. Get up and start all over. Get up and do it again. And if you're doing something and you fail at it, guess what? That means as long as you're working at it, you are practicing. And when you continue to practice at something, guess what? Better. Can I be completely transparent with y'all about something? Can we just talk? Just me and you and I. Can we talk about something right now? Clutching the pearls, y'all. I mess up a lot. I mess up a lot. But I counteract the mess ups with not giving up. So did you get that? Although I mess up a lot, and I do, I'll be the first one to tell you. I try some things and it don't work out. I try something else and it don't work out. But guess what? I don't ever give up. And I pray to God that he always give me that go ahead and keep going spirit, that I don't give up. And that I keep pressing forward and I keep doing it until I get it right. Because that's normally what you will find me doing. is just keep doing it until I get it right. I'm going to keep on honing my craft. I'm going to keep on perfecting my skills, and I'm going to keep on studying, and I'm going to keep on pulling at it. I'm going to keep on biting it. I'm going to take some long nights and stay up, and I'm going to work with it. I'm going to pull it apart, and I'm going to put it back together. Then I'll pull it apart again, and then I'll mash it back together. Then I'll spread it out, and guess what? I got a new, right? Because I'm not going to give up. I'm going to win. I'm going to win because I'm a winner. And I'm not afraid to fail. I'm not worried about what people say. And when I'm knocked down, I get back up in Jesus' name. Ding, ding. That's the bell. That's the bell. Hit your corners and come back out swinging. That's what I do. When it don't work out the first time, I reset. I go back and I get on the ropes and I think about it. Okay, well, it crossed me up with a right cross that time. And when I went for the uppercut, they blocked me. So let me figure out what I do. I'm going to get a hook on them this time. There with that left hook, they never expected it to come. But it was there. And I didn't give up. I had to remove the chicken soup many times. And many times I had on that chicken soup. There were some things I wanted to do, but I was just too afraid. I was afraid. I was afraid of all the what ifs and what they gonna say and who gonna be there for me and how am I gonna get this done by myself. I had to finally pull my cape out and leap. And you know what happened? When I put that cape on and I leaped off that tall building, when I finally decided to leap, the wind got up under my cape and against my back, and it pushed me on. It helped me to propel further than where I was, just standing on the roof, wishing and hoping that I could do something. Wishing and hoping things were gonna go right. Wishing and hoping that I wasn't gonna fail. When I put that cape on, I stopped worrying about failing. I stopped worrying about who wasn't there. I learned to do things on my own. And if they wanted to come along, they came along. And if they didn't want to come, guess what? God bless you. Because I already know that God got my folks already lined up for me. I don't have to worry about that, right? My battery running down on my computer. Hold up, y'all. Let me plug my computer up. We can't go dead up in here. My Facebook was about to cut out. My Facebook was about to cut out because my battery was about to go. Let's see. Is it working now? Let's put it back in there. How about that now? Oh, yeah. You should have seen how it lit up then. But anyway, as I was saying, I put that cape on. I took the chicken suit off. I put the cape on. And I made the leap. In Jesus' name, help me. I don't want to fail. I don't want these folks to talk about me. I want to do well. But he took all of that off. I don't have to worry about that. And I just kept going. And I kept going and I kept trying. And I began to realize that I would have never failed at something that I was doing if I had never tried. Now listen to when I say that. Do you understand what I'm saying? I would have never failed at anything if I had never tried. And so I also realized that if I hadn't tried and failed, I never would have tried again and got it. So sometimes you have to try and fail. Try and then fail, not try and fail. You don't want to try to fail. But sometimes you have to try it and then fail at it so you can go back and try it again. And I began to realize that it wasn't the project that was a failure. The failure was in the approach. Sometimes it's the plan. Sometimes it's the way that we do it, you know? So what do you do when you have a project and you worked on this project and you don't got it to the point where you think it's ready to send out, but it still failed? I tell you what you do. You don't give up on the project. You change your approach. You tweak the plan. That's what I had to do. I had to learn to tweak the plan. I had to learn to modify. Remember I talked a few weeks ago on plan, do, and act? And I said the fourth step I wanted to add it for myself was modify. So you can plan, you can do, and you act something out. But sometimes you had to go back and modify that plan in order to make it better. Sometimes it needs a little tweaking in order for it to be good or better or just successful. To change it from that failure to success, tweak it just a little bit. You modify it just a little bit. Change the approach, you change the plan and make it better. 2 Corinthians 9:8 says, and God would generously provide you all you need. Then you will always have everything you need and plenty left over to share with others. Did you get that? 2 Corinthians 9:8. God will provide generously everything that you need and everything that you have. He will make sure that you have plenty over so that you can share with somebody else. And sometimes your sharing with somebody else is just a message of encouragement and hope. You already know what it's like. You've been there. You've been through the weeds. You had to go through it. You know what it's like to be in there and can't be able to see it in front of your hand. And so you share that experience with somebody else and you help them move further and further in it. I remember, I'm getting off subject now, but I remember when I was going back and forth to DC and I was going through the project management certification, and I had to do this speech on support. And it was so real because this was really the life that I was living. And I was telling them how I have tried to do things and I worked through things, and sometimes I would get so tired and I'd be so restless and so weak, and I just felt like I couldn't go any further. But every time I'd be moving to that point, and when I finally get to that point where I feel like I can't go any further, God would always send me somebody to like add a lifeline to me, and add another lifeline to me. Then somebody else will come pour something else into me and add a lifeline to me, and somebody else will pour something else in me and add a lifeline. And the next thing you know, I was pumping up. And I was able to move a little bit further, and then I find myself where I'm getting tired again, and I feel like I can't make it. And he'll send somebody else, and they'll stick that lifeline in me. That was just my support system, just boom, 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 just pouring into me, building me up, making me stronger. But what did I do? I turned around and I became a support system for somebody else. I paid it forward because I knew what it was like to get to the point where you feel like you couldn't go any further. You feel like you were just drained of everything that you had and you wasn't going to make it. And then somebody just showed up and poured in you and helped you go another mile, another 20 miles, another 100 miles. And so I was so happy and excited that somebody did that for me. I always wanted to do it for somebody else. And so that's what I do. I do it for other people. But I was saying with Corinthians 9 and 8 that God said he's going to give you everything you need and then give you enough to share with someone else. What exactly does that mean? What does that mean to you when you hear that? How does that feel in your spirit? Does it move you in any way? What it means to me is that as long as I do my best, if I do my best, if I give my 110%, God is going to provide the rest. If I do my best, just like with my story I was telling, when I moved all the way into a point where I couldn't go any further, I had did my best. He came right along and gave me more and helped me to move further. He gave that lifeline to me when people were pouring into me to help me get my strength, to help me see the hope, to help me to be encouraged to move forward. So if you do your best, God will provide the rest. So cancel all the what ifs in Jesus' name. Move forward with purpose he has placed in you in his name, and keep moving forward. If y'all have any questions or comments, please put them in the chat box so that I can read them. So, got into that. So, Dr. Jackson, what are you saying? I'm saying to you that just because your project failed, it doesn't mean the project is a failure. It only means that you need to get a different approach. You need to change your plan. You need to pray about it. You need to run it by some better eyes. Find you someone that you can talk to and come, who's not going to try to take what you're doing and run with it for themselves, but that's going to truly want to help you and assist you, and they want to see you go forward. Okay, run it by somebody else with a better set of eyes. Pray about it. Change your plan. Tweak it a little bit, like I said. But with all of this, just know you're still practicing. And what do they say about when you practice? Practice makes perfect. Well, I don't believe that anything is perfect. So I say practice makes progressive. Practice makes progressive. Nothing is perfect but Jesus, right? So progressive is growth. We all should be striving to grow every day. We all should be striving to progress every day. Okay? As far as this release day, part 2, time awaits for no one. Stop wasting time. Stop sitting there and allowing your dreams to die inside of you. Stop putting your dreams on hold due to fear. Realize that everyone makes mistakes. Realize that everything is not foolproof. And sometimes you just have to just jump on out there and do it. You're going to have to let go of all of that self-doubt. You're going to have to stop placing limits on yourself due to doubt you have in your abilities and in your mind. But you know what? I'm not going to talk about self-doubt. We're going to talk about self-doubt in another episode. We're sticking with release date tonight, okay? So if you don't build your dreams, if you don't build your own dreams, if you don't get what's in you, out of you and moving forward. If you don't build your dreams, someone else to convince you to help to build their dreams, your skills, and your talent. Think I'm playing? Keep sitting around waiting, watching, and see won't it happen. Better get up, get out, and get something. That's what you better do. Get up, get out, and get something. Get on your own dreams and bring them into fruition. So let me be clear. Dr. Jackson Dean is not telling you to just leap into something that you're not prepared for. That's not what I'm saying. I'm telling you to practice what it is that you want, and then don't be afraid to take it to the next level, okay? Don't be afraid to take it to the next level. If you want to go back to school to get your degree, but you're afraid that it's all going to be too hard, you're not going to be able to keep up, you're not going to be able to learn, or whatever fear that you have, enroll anyway. Then go out and get you a tutor, go to the study lab at the college, and they will help you. There are people set in place to help you. You just have to go out and ask for the help, okay? If you have a book in you that you want to write, if it appears that it's going to be more than you can handle, seek out a coach to assist you, but don't just put it away because you feel like it's too hard and you feel like you can't do it. Don't put it away. Find you somebody that can assist you. If you want to open up a business, figure out what type of business you want it to be. Gather every resource that you can find. Get as much counseling as you can about the industry, about how to operate your business, about capital, about inventory, everything that you need. Get your money right and open up your business. Don't be afraid. And before you do all of this, your release date must come with a mindset change. Go to my website, www.drlashondajacksondean.com, and order you a copy of my book, Level Up Through Mindfulness, and the supplemental workbook. Read it, absorb all the information, and then apply it. So you want to read, comprehend, and application. Reading, studying, comprehension is understanding it, and application is putting it into work, okay? These are the components you need to activate when reading Level Up Through Mindfulness if you want to change your mindset, okay? So let's read the comments. Y'all got me all hyped tonight. Let's see who's here. Ooh. Wow. Trying to get there, y'all. It's plenty tonight. Pam Carr, Florine House, Sheila Henry. Sheila Henry says, hello there. Florine House says, Mommy is watching. Marilyn Tucker, Barbara McKnight. Marilyn Tucker says, hello, my cousin. Hey, twin. Anita Fryer is here. Reva Hancock Wiley is here. She says, watching. Hey, mine is not rolling correctly. Let me move it back up here. We have Tabitha Bradley. Hey, cousin. We have Nolan Davis. Boom. He said, that's right. Boom. We got Kathy Tanner. Hey. Says hello. Kim Wilson. Big Daddy. Mildred Willis. Kim Lessinger said, good evening, everyone. Michelle Saxon waving her hand. Hey, sissy. We got Annie Randall. Hey, cousin. Kim says, get back up. Kim says, get back up just like you did when you fall. Absolutely, that's right. Barbara Walls is in the house. Kim also said, you look so pretty. You better work the red lips. How about that? There's a kiss for you. We got Peggy Tabor and Swift. We got Christopher Nelson. We got Geraldine Norman Coleman. Hey, cuz. We have, what's this? Charles. I can't see the rest. Charles. This thing keeps jumping out the way here. I don't want to miss anyone. Charles Boyd, that's what it says. Kim said, that's my struggle, the what ifs. Kim, you got to let those what ifs go, honey. Those what ifs are not going to pay no bills for you. Those what ifs are not going to put any food on your table. Well, those what ifs are not going to keep your business open. You have a business. You got to get past the what ifs, honey, and move on. Move on. Let them go. They can't do nothing for you. Let's see here. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm trying with this thing here. I'm trying to move it up, y'all. Y'all gotta help me. I can't even read the rest of it. I see Sharika Hunt. I see Mika Diamond. Hey, Mika Diamond. She said, you look so pretty. Thank you, sis. Let's see here. I see Brenda Williams. Hey, Brenda Williams. I see Robert Peters. Hey, Robert Peters. Brenda Williams said, move forward with purpose. Amen. That's right. I see my big cousin, Charles Norman. Hey, Charles. Oh, I see my cousin. She said, Afia Dua. Did I pronounce it correctly? Michelle. Coach Sheila said, that's right, go scared. That's right, sometimes you have to go scared. Sometimes if you don't go scared, you won't ever move. So that's the chance you have to take, is just go ahead and go scared. Will you make a mistake? You just might. Will you fail? That's possible too. But guess what? You get up in Jesus' name. Get up in Jesus' name and keep on going. Keep praying about it. See here, I'm sorry if I skipped anyone, because this computer is flipping back and forth. I can't read it all here. And these other ones here. Hey, Nate. Hey, Fred. Hey, Valentine. Hey, Inez. Hey, Mark. Hey, whew. Oh my goodness. Hey, Daily Punch. Hey, goodies. Hey, everyone. Hey, thank you all for joining. Thank you so much. I hope that you did like and share, and did some watch parties. If you haven't, please do so. Thank you so much. Now for the big announcement. So I know you all been waiting around to hear it, and guess what? I've been waiting around to tell you. So you all know that every Wednesday night, I start my show with my thanks to God and thank you to social media for the practice lab to be able to use these platforms to practice, right? Because there's certain things that I wanted that I'm praying for, and we all know what that is: internationally, nationally, syndicated internet, radio, and TV talk show, right? God has answered my prayers. I have a talk show. Yay! I have a TV talk show. So just so you know, Moments with a Twist is going to TV. And so as soon as I have all the additional information to that, I will make sure I supply it to you. Everything is going really well. I'm thankful for the opportunity. I'm praying that God continues to bless and pushes me a little bit further to broaden my horizons and broaden my territory, and help me with my, what they say, the Down Thomas, help me with my unbelief. Help me with my unbelief to increase my faith. I have faith, but sometimes it does, even with me, and I know it does with everybody else, it gets a little rocky sometimes. But I'm praying to God that He helps me with that. So I'm thanking Him. I'm thanking Him for now, thanking Him for then, and I'm thanking Him in advance. And so I want y'all to thank Him with me, as we move forward into a new season. So that was the big announcement for tonight. Is that Just So You Know, Moments with a Twist is going to TV. So we'll we will be posting the information in the coming days. Let's see. Anybody else? Starting to see something. Oh, Bobby Norman. Oh, my cousin Bobby is on here. Hey, Bobby, how you doing? Yes, thank you, Kim. Thank you, Sharonda Senegal. Hey, how you doing? Thank y'all. People still getting on, although this is the end. But thank y'all. Hey, Mr. Hunter, thank you for joining tonight. But I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm looking forward to the opportunities. And like I said, hey, I'm just going in there and we're going to work it out. I'm praying God keeps me and I don't fail. But guess what? If I do, guess what? You'll see me next time doing something else or doing it again at a different approach because I'm not going to give up because that's not what I do. That's not in my spirit to be a person that gives up. So learn more about Dr. LaShonda Jackson Dean and the services and the books that I offer. Visit me online at www.drlashondajacksondean.com. This is the conclusion of this episode of Just So You Know, Moments with a Twist. Our episode was entitled 2020 Vision Release Day 2, Part 2. So I'll see you next week on Just So You Know, Moments with a Twist. Bye.